Welcome to the Badger Den again, guys. I just want to give one final update, given each time I made an update, there's been more essentially attacks going back and forth. This latest one has been Iran attacking Israel back, in this case targeting all of Israel, with predominant focus being on Tel Aviv. Even with the Iron Dome, several missiles have gotten through across Israel. In Tel Aviv, at least 35 are dead. It's estimated that at least 100 missiles were launched from Iran to Israel. Jordan even attempted to take some of the missiles out as it entered Jordanian airspace. There have been at least 8 waves of Israeli strikes on Iran since last night, and there are expected to be more. Netanyahu is meeting right now as we speak with his key ministers and security chiefs. A senior Israeli official is warning against any euphoria, stating Iran missiles will get here and it won't take them long to do so. The results will not be minor. That's precisely why we need to use every moment to attack and not hold back. We won't take our foot off the gas. We are preparing for a lengthy conflict. This is one of the most significant historical events since the establishment of the state. The most likely scenario presented to ministers last night is that Iran firing 600 ballistic missiles in phases at Israel. Each phase, of course, comprising apparently 100 missiles or more. The big thing that, of course, everybody's talking about is this a precursor to World War III. I hope not. Right now, looking at it from the various different perspectives, you've got Iran, who's being backed by money from China and weapons from Russia. They've had the last 4 years to build up a stockpile of weapons and money thanks to the Biden administration not enforcing sanctions, along with Obama giving them a truckload of money during his administration. Who knows what they have? They definitely have an armament. They are definitely willing to use it. However, there are some things working against them. One, the Israeli attack was strategic, it was precise, and it was deadly. They took out, initial reports were just one, the head of the Iranian Guard, and then it's come out that they took out multiple head officials, and now it's talking about 10 officials within senior members of the Iranian state have been taken out. That is a huge chunk of the Iranian head honchos that are now laying in the dirt. What that means from Iran is that there are now multiple cadres or groups within Iran that are probably going to looking to vie for power. Did Israel do enough damage to the heads of state to where there will be enough internal strife and conflict to try to fill that vacuum and void? If Iran is able to hold itself together, then we could see an increased level of conflict. If they are unable to, and they begin cannibalizing themselves, this conflict could fizzle out very quickly. So that's hopefully the best case scenario. The worst case scenario, of course, is that China and Russia continue to support Iran. Iran continues to attack and hold itself together. And of course, Israel will continue to escalate things. There is pressure from the U.S., Keir Starmer, also from the U.K. Sweden has stepped in, pushing for Iran to stand down, saying, look, you've made your point. Israel has shut down your centrifuges. Let's call it a day and quit. So there are 3 scenarios right now on deck. 1, this is going to continue to escalate and progress. 2, internal strife in Iran cause it to unravel. And then 3, there's enough pressure externally for Iran to tone down the rhetoric, or at least make a telegraphed salvo to Israel to say, hey, we're shooting here, here, and here. Israel, take these out so we can save face with our people, and we'll call it a day. Who knows what Iran's going to do? Who knows how much Netanyahu's going to push to attack and grind Iran into the dirt? Because per one of the senior officials, they do not expect to take their foot off the gas. I'm hoping against hope that either Iran just falls apart, pray for their people, or 2, both Netanyahu and the Ayatollah take a step back, telegraph their next attack so that we can save face with their people, and we call it a day, and they restart their nuclear enrichment, because they're not going to stop. They're just going to start back at square zero. So let's pray for this, guys. Hope things look better over the next 24 hours. We'll all be watching it, and I'll give you an update either over the weekend or on Monday. Catch you later.